Do you know that you can create a form that others can fill out using Microsoft Word? The first thing you need to do is to open Microsoft Word and then select a blank document. After you've opened a blank document, navigate your mouse to the ribbon to look for the developer tab. If you don't have it among your tabs, navigate your mouse to the quick access toolbar, and then you click on this drop down. Then you select more commands. After that, you click on customize ribbon, and under the main tabs, you scroll down to look for developer. So this is developer. You check this box and then select OK, and it will be added to your other tabs for you. Now that we have it successfully added for us, the next thing we want to do is to go to insert and then insert some tables. So it's going to be a 2x2 table. After creating your table, you can take your time and then be very creative with your form, but for the purpose of this video, I'll just do something very simple. Now that we have all these details in the table, the first thing we need to do is to head over to the developer tab, and then we want to input a text. So these are the controls we will be using. We have the rich text content control, we have the simple or the plain text content control, there is the picture, and then there is the building block gallery content control. We have the checkbox, we have the combo box content control, we have the drop down list, and then there is the date picker content control over here. So these are the options that you can use in order to create your form. And then on this side, you can protect your form, you can restrict the editing for the form. So let's go ahead and then select the first one, which is the plain text content control. And then we have it over here, and in order to center this, what you can do is go over to the table layout. So you select table layout. To do that for the rest of the table, you click on this to select everything. Then we head over to the table layout. Then you select the alignment. So this is how it's going to be for you. So when I click inside this, it says click or tap here to enter text. You can enter any text here. When you select the plain text content control, individuals can click or tap here to enter their name. And when you click on this as well, you have the properties option whereby you can enter any title tag, or you can change the box type, and you can also change the color of the box. So when I select this, let's say orange, and then I decide to change the shape, start and end tag, and then I select OK, I'm going to have some tags at the end. So this is the start tag and this is the end tag. In case you don't want that, you can use Ctrl+Z to undo, and then you are good to go. Now the next thing we want to do is to input the last name, and now with that we are going to use the rich text content control. The difference between the rich text content control and then the plain text is that with this plain text, if I should type anything here, and then over here I decide to type something, say Darley Woolley. When you right click on this, okay, you have the option to do some changes. So you can even change the font color for your text. So you can highlight this, make sure to highlight it first, and then you can change the color for one particular text like this. But over here you cannot do it like that, it's not possible. When you highlight that and then you change the color, say to something more deeper, say this, the change will be applied to all your text. So that's the difference between the plain text and then the rich text. All right, and the next thing we will be doing is to add a date. So over here we are looking for the date of employment. We have the date, so this is the date control. You click on it, and then when you click on this drop down, the person can add a date. They can go ahead and select the date. Also with the image, the person would have to click on this, so the picture content control, and then the person can select any picture that they want to upload over here. So now after you are done inputting everything that you need inside your form, you can go over to the restrict editing, and then with the editing restrictions, you make sure you check this box and you click on this drop down, then you select filling in forms. All right, when you select filling in forms, the person can only fill the form and will not be able to change anything that you add except filling out whatever they need to fill. So for instance, we have the first name, the last name, the date of employment. The person cannot change this. You alone have access to this. What they have to do is to fill their details with the spaces that you provided. After adding the restrictions, you can then go ahead and download it and then share it with the people that you would want them to fill this form. If you have any questions, make sure to leave a comment and I would respond to them.